Hello everybody and welcome back to the Racing Legend 1234 YouTube channel. I'm Arvid Silver and we are still going on our on our truck reviews YouTube series. But today we're going to the Turkish rally. And what's so special about the Turkish rally? Well, it has a lot of stones. That's basically it. It's a gravel rally. Lot of stones on the gravel, a lot of stones around, a few barriers, a little bit of vegetation, as in trees, and quite a bit of cliffs. But before I show you where they are and how to avoid them, let's go through the stages. The stages for today are Datka, Sisekli, yeah, Esilbelde, sorry for my pronunciation, I'm not Turkish, and Marmaris. So now, let's go to Datka. So now we're on the first stage. Oh, oh, that's better now. Uh, as you can see, wait. As you can see, there are trees there and a bit of a, what's it called, ditch, and some trees on the side. So you can easily see that there's quite bumpy and you have a lot of things which you have to try and avoid. So don't try and fully corner cut through here because that can lead to you falling over and damaging your car quite heavily. So you have quite a bit of barrier sometimes, but it's mostly through the tighter corners, or I mean the longer corners which are closer to the drop. So like here, when you go closer to the drop, there's a barrier. So you'll have to remember that. So that jump, you don't want to jump because you can you you what's it called? That happens. And now we go through the little forest section. So for here, there you can see if sometimes when there are these little things you can go through, but you have to always look for what's coming afterwards, because the racing line isn't, if it's a hairpin, yeah, like let's say in Formula 1, if there's a hairpin, yeah, everybody knows that you go from outside and then to the inside and then to the outside again. But if there's a combination of corners, you maybe don't want to do that. So you'll have to look in front of you to see what could be the optimal racing line, so you don't so one of the corners becomes more awkward. Like you have to turn a bit more than you actually need to. And that's what happens when you hug the walls or the hills, the cliffs. So for here you want to go a bit easy so you don't crash into anything. But still you want to go quickly so you don't lose a lot of time. So when going through there, you should be prepared that you can't turn or brake. So do the braking before if you notice that you will lift off. And then going through here, there's a hairpin at here. Oh, wait. So you go up here. You notice there's a hairpin, which you take like that. And then you just should keep on going. So going through that little section we are done. And then here, if I remember correctly, it's a quicker section and bumpy section. I think like, no, not soon it is. So wait, I think now it starts. Okay, it hasn't started yet, but I believe there's a quick section. And you don't want to go on the inside of the hairpins either, as you saw. because if there is a little dip, that's not good because that can make your car do things you don't want it to do. And here starts the quick section. So try and listen and keep in the middle and those things. So that's one way of braking, but not in a good way. But now we are done with this stage. Off to the next one. Let's go. Now we are on to Siseskli, I think it's called. Okay, so don't hit the people. So here you want to brake a bit earlier so that doesn't happen, because those things aren't very good. And that showed why you shouldn't go on the inside of some of the corners, and you have to look at the corners so you don't do that mistake. So this is a very rocky section. So here you have to remember for these corners there are barriers which you don't want to hit because they can get you damaged. So you can easily actually see where this road is going. So you can like quite far up ahead. And as I can see, there aren't a lot of big turns, like sharper turns. So you can just do a bit of quite high velocity through here. But you don't want to do that because that crash will happen. So for this happen, you can cut a bit like that, which actually is good. Then through here there should be yeah, this chicane. You can go. You have to try to go learn to go flat out through there because I believe it's quite possible. But otherwise, just try and keep going a little bit off the gas. And now we're done with this stage. Off to the next one. Let's go. So now we're at Marmaris, which I believe is not very tricky, but it's just these things. The donuts, I don't know how to actually do. Well, maybe not in this car, but yeah, I believe, in my opinion, it's quite hard. But if you learn. And then here, you want to keep a bit on the inside and then go around like that. Then go through here. Like that a little bit. But you go around, yes, so it gave me a penalty because I didn't go around. I fully knew that. But then you just want to go around and go here at the jump. There, as you saw, you sort of do that. I'm not the best in this car because this one doesn't have a lot of power. But if one can tell me in the comments how I can easily do those donuts, please tell me. It could be just like that. I think it's just like that, that you go it into third gear and just slam the gas. Then here it looks like it maybe look like you can go flat out, but you can't. Then you just want to go quickly through here. Do not like that. Then the jump again. It's sort of the same here. You turn left. Then you go for the hairpin. and then you turn through here, and then just keep on going. And there we are done with this stage. Off to the last one. Let's go. But before we go there, if you haven't seen any of my other videos, I go through here as quickly as I can, just going, and I will show you the whole thing, and then you'll see what you should do or shouldn't do. And if have watched until this point, please hit the like button and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. It gets me motivated to put more effort into improving my videos. Thank you. But now let's go. And there we are done with this rally. So what have we learned today about the Turkish rally? Well, lot of stones, lot of cliffs, lots of a bit of trees, and fast sections. Next time will be the German rally. But before that, I have been Racing Legend, you have been my amazing viewers, thank you for watching. Goodbye!